objects, cameras pointing at us.
Yes.
Right.
Hello. Welcome to Honey Flow. My name is Lisa, and this is Lisa.
Hi, guys.
And actually, before I start, I think I want to say thank you to you. If you don't know, Lisa owns the union, and she is very committed to growth and change. And today's topic is a little bit about change. Natarajasana is our pose, our star pose for today. And Nataraj is he is actually a addition of Shiva, and Shiva is the lord of destruction, but not in a negative way, in a like beautiful, positive way. It's like you tear down to rebuild. Mm-hmm. And so I would like to just give you a shout out for being such a wonderful beacon of like tearing down and building anew and becoming a better teacher and having a platform to do that. So
thank you. And thank you for being such a kick-ass teacher. I just cussed.
So for today, we're gonna start lying down. If you do not have a bolster or something, you can roll up your mat, and you want to place it, you want it kind of right where your shoulder blades are so that you kind of reach over. And then you're going to step your feet out mat width apart and turn your toes out so that you're setting yourself up for a windshield wiper pose. And then just let your legs come over to the right side. So we're going to start kind of quiet first. And you haven't done anything. So if your body is like, ooh, that's okay. So Lisa, roll your mat a little higher up. It should feel better. So so that your shoulder, there we go. Does that feel better?
Sure.
Good. Awesome.
I mean, I feel it no matter where you put it, so it's all good.
Good. So we're working to try to open, you want whatever you have underneath you, either a blanket or a mat or maybe a small rolled pillow. Right under. And if you don't have it, it's okay. You can be lying completely on your mat here and just have your legs to the side. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out so that you're starting to land right here. Allow your body to kind of sink in. And if you want a little added stretch to that left leg, you can bring your right foot on top of your thigh. Just allow the weight of your leg to sink down. And open up. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale it out. And another inhale. And exhale. Breath in. And out. Release your right foot. Come back through center. If you want to rock your legs a little bit side to side, if that gives you a little massage on the lower back, that might feel good before you go to the left side. And then you'll let both legs come over to the left. Right knee usually drops right inside of the left foot. Left knee should be off of your mat or towel or just off to the side. Good. Take a couple of breaths right here, allowing your body to settle in, getting that nice stretch through the whole right side of your body. And then if you'd like to, you can place your left foot on top of your right thigh. You may have to flex a little bit through the ankle to keep the foot on your thigh. So that might be the only place where you have a little bit of work, but the rest of the body should be letting go. Notice how just starting with one pose can help you kind of arrive and push away your outside life and bring you into the present moment. Take a nice deep breath in. And let it go. And then release your left foot. Come back through center. And then roll over to your right side. If you had anything underneath your spine, just move it out of the way. So you might have to just kind of swing it over. There we go. And lie yourself down for just a moment on your side lie. Good. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. And then push yourself up and come to sit. And you can sit either cross-legged or sit on your heels, whatever feels good. Our first breath exercise, pranayama, is Bhastrika. And Bhastrika means bellows. And you're trying to do the same type of inhale as exhale, so it's equal, but it sounds a little bit like Kapalabhati. So it's a forced inhale and a forced exhale. So it will sound like this, and I'll do the first one. Start to join here and go slow. I want you to really focus on the inhale and the exhale. Good, take a nice deep breath in, let it out. Close your eyes for a moment. Just allow your body to settle. So Bhastrika is used to kind of start energizing your body. So you may feel a little bit of that. Blink your eyes open and we'll do another round. Take that inhale, forced inhale, and exhale. Good, take a nice deep breath in and let it out. Swing your legs around, come onto all fours. Good, and then you're gonna come down onto your forearms, and then we're gonna do a cat-cow here. Take a breath in, open your heart, gaze forward, and then exhale round. Pull your body in. Push into your elbows as opposed to the palms. Good. Breath in, open up, and exhale round. Breath in, open, gaze forward, space in the front of your neck, and then exhale, curl in. Belly pulls in, chin towards your chest. Good. Breath in, open up. Good, this time tuck your toes a little bit, and all you're gonna do as you curl in is hover your knees. So exhale, pull your head in, hover your knees, maybe gaze towards your belly button. Breath in, knees drop down, soften your heart, open up, and then as you exhale, curl in, pull in through the belly, hover your knees. Feel the strength right in the center. Breath in, knees drop, heart moves forward, gaze up, and then exhale, round in, hover and hold. Good, now push into your elbows, see if you can come onto your palms. Reach, yeah, there you go, and then stretch back, downward facing dog. Good, take a breath in, exhale, bend your knees, bring your belly closer to your thighs. Press into your palms, squeeze your arms in so they're reaching towards you. They're outer spiraling, pulling in right from the bicep towards your ears. Good. Take another inhale, and then exhale, see if you can reach your heels towards the ground. Good, and notice how that might kind of bring your down dog a little bit longer or wider. Soften the knees again, bring your belly closer to your thighs, inhale, and then exhale, reach your heels down. So here's our flow in down dog. Bend the knees, inhale, and then exhale, reach your heels down. Knees bend, inhale, And then exhale, reach your heels towards the earth. Beautiful. Right leg rises, take an inhale. And then exhale, step it all the way through. Bring your left knee to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, Anjali. So our flow will be from Anjali to half split. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Rock your weight back, half split. Inhale, rock your weight forward. Reach your arms up. Go slow. Exhale, hands come down. Rock your weight back. Flow through. Inhale, rock forward. Arms come up by your ears. Palms face in. Exhale, hands come down. Reach back through the hips, flex through your right toes. Inhale, come forward, reach your arms up. Nice, exhale, hold here. Squeeze your left glute, press into the top of your left foot. See if you can bring the top of the foot, nice Lisa. Top of the foot presses down. Notice how that gives you more space through the whole left side body. Hands come down, step back, down dog. Left leg rises, take an inhale. Exhale, step it through. Right knee comes down. Inhale, reach your arms up, fill up. Exhale, hands come down, rock the weight back, half split. Breath in, ground your left foot, arms come up by your ears. And then exhale, hands come down, straighten your left leg. Breath in, rock forward, open up through the front side body. So you're opening up, and then exhale, hands come down, open the back side body. Breath in, left foot grounds, arms reach up, inhale. And exhale, hands come down, downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in, come forward to a plank, inhale. And then exhale, reach it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, down dog. Breath in, undulate forward, shoulders over wrists. And then exhale, reach it back. Good. Take a breath in, right leg rises. Exhale, step it through. Anjali, reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, half split. Good. Inhale, rock forward. This time, high lunge. Tuck your back toes, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down, pyramid pose with that back foot. Keep it wider so that the heel is off the ground. That way you can go right back into your high lunge. Good. Bend your knee, your right knee. Reach your arms up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, that pyramid pose. Hands come down. Keep the back heel off the ground. It's okay. Inhale, come up. High lunge. Reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Pyramid. Good. Notice we're moving slow, but it's still a flow. Bend your right knee, reach your arms up. Inhale, here's your high lunge. Exhale, hold it here. Squeeze in. Feel both legs scissor in. Find length in the front side body, and then a little bit more length in the back, right in the lower back. One more inhale here, and then exhale, hands come down. Step back, plank pose. Take a breath in, exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Breath in, cobra pose. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, take an inhale. Exhale, step it through. Anjali, right knee touches, so back knee down, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, half split. Good. Breath in, rock forward. Here's your high lunge. Tuck your right toes, reach your arms up, squeeze in. Go slow. Exhale, hands frame your left foot, straighten your left leg, pyramid pose. So you're in, the back foot stays up. There you go. Take an inhale, bend your left knee, reach your arms up, high lunge. Exhale, flow down, pyramid pose, straighten your left leg. Breath in, rock forward, squeeze in, arms reach up, fill up. And then exhale, hands come down, straighten your left leg. Inhale, reach it up, bend your left knee, squeeze in. Good, 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and out. See if you can connect that back leg, your right leg, so that you feel the stretch all the way through. All the way up through the fingertips, and then hands come down. Step it back, plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower down. Breath in, cobra pose. Open up. And then exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And let it out. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. And out. Gaze forward. Step your feet forward. Take a breath in here, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Come all the way up to stand. Reach your arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. We'll connect a little bit of that flow with the Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, open and fold. Flat back, lengthen. Ground your hands, step back, high plank. Use the exhale to lower either to the mat or to a hover. Upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Right leg rises, inhale. And then exhale, step through. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down, pyramid pose, straighten your right leg, full length. Breath in, bend your right knee, inhale up, high lunge. Exhale, fold forward, straighten your right leg. Breath in, bend your right knee, reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down. This is your last pyramid here. Good. Breath in, right knee bends, reach your arms up. Exhale, open, come into a warrior 2. Good. Reach out through your arms, sink into your warrior 2. Take an inhale, just straighten the front leg, keep your arms right where they are. Exhale, bend. So you're coming into that warrior 2 flow. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, bend. Squeeze right through the back of your shoulder blades. Inhale, and then exhale, sink. Last one, inhale, lift, and exhale, bend. Reverse your warrior, lean back, stretch through. Inhale, come up, exhale, extended side angle. Breath in, lift up, reverse, lean back. Inhale, and then exhale, extended. Good. Notice we're moving slow, but it's still a flow. Inhale, lift up, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. This is your third one. Waves come in 3, flow comes in 3. Exhale, extended side angle. Both hands come down to the mat. Step yourself back, plank pose. If you need to lower knees, you can. Exhale, lower. Breath in, cobra or upward facing dog. Fill up. And then exhale, move it back, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step it lightly through. Breath in, high lunge, fill up your lungs. Empty out as you fold forward and straighten your left leg. Breath in, left knee bends, high lunge, arms reach up. And then exhale, fold forward, pyramid. See if you can get a stretch through your back, Achilles, and calf muscle. Inhale, bend your left knee, reach your arms up. Exhale, pyramid. Breath in, bend your left knee, inhale your arms up. And then as you exhale, open out, warrior two. And you may have to get wider, but we were pretty wide in that pyramid, so it should be good. Squeeze through your shoulder blades. Take an inhale, just straighten your left leg. Press into that, your left toe down. Exhale, bend your left knee. Good. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Breath in, straighten. Exhale, sink into your deepest warrior two. Good. Reverse your warrior, lean back. Keep your knee right where it is, glued right over your front ankle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breath in, lift up, reach your arms out, and reverse. Inhale up. Exhale, extended side angle. So long, this stretch from back foot. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left side body, tons of space. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right side body, tons of space. Just opening through that side body. Right hand comes down, frame your left foot, step back, plank pose, take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, lower. Cobra or upward facing dog, fill up, and then exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in, and empty. Good, breath in, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Gaze forward, take an inhale. Exhale, step or jump. Breath in here, lengthen. Breath out, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold right away. Flat back, lengthen. Ground your hands, step or jump, high to low. Upward facing dog if you can. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Good, nice deep breath in, reach your right leg up. Exhale, this time knee to nose, pull in, hold, ha. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, pull in, ha. Find the belly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull in, ha. Now step it through. Inhale, high lunge, reach up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Bend your right knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pyramid. Breath in, bend right, reach up. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Good. Straighten your right leg, inhale, and bend. Breath in, lift up. Exhale, keep shoulders right over hips. Breath in, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good, feel the strength in your warrior two, and then reverse, lean back. Come forward. As you exhale, extend it. As you breathe in, warrior two, use the exhale to reverse. Breath in, lift up. Exhale, extend it. One more round, lift up and reverse. Breath in, lift up and extend it. One more, good. Bring your top hand down to your hip, gaze down, bring your right hand down, and you're gonna make your way into Ardha Chandrasana. So walk your right hand forward, bring your left foot in, and then lift your left leg up. Immediately, you start to stack your hips. Stack your shoulders. Maybe see if you can reach your left arm up once you find your balance. You can tense your fingers, or if you have a block, maybe a block would be good right under that bottom hand. Good. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Soften both knees. Reach back. See if you can catch a hold of that top foot. Chapasana, weak pose. So you're staying down. Just reach back and grab a hold of your back foot.
Same hand.
Same hand.
Okay, sorry.
Yep. Same hand, left foot.
I've done it both ways.
Yes, yes. Good. Press into your foot, hand into foot, foot into hand. Kick up just a little bit. Nice. Good. Here's that nice stretch through the thigh. Take one more inhale. Exhale, kick. Release your left hand. Standing split. One more. Take a breath in. Reach your left leg up. So you're standing on your right leg. Reach your left. Point through those toes. Kick. Whoa, Lisa, look at that. Gorgeous. I think we found one of her star poses. Good. Step back. Low runner's lunge.
Don't tell my husband that.
Yeah, good. Step back plank pose from here.
Why
I made
not?
her laugh. Hey, we all have star poses. It's okay. Good. Exhale, lower. Sometimes it's fun to know which one it is. Inhale, open up. Exhale, move it back. Sometimes we're not even aware when our
Listen,
star
but
pose
if you compliment my pose, I'm just gonna take it. If Lisa Preston says, whoa,
Whoa,
yeah, I'll
it's
take
a
it.
blow.
Because I know your standards, chick, so
Yes,
I'll take it.
high standards, and
I love
that is a beautiful. The reality is, it doesn't matter how high up your standing leg is. If you're doing a standing split and you're working on your balance, you are a star.
And for the record, I'm sweating my chops off from
yes,
that.
there we go. Left leg rises. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale, knee to nose. Here we go. 3, breath in, reach up. Exhale it out, knee to nose, pull in, shoulders over wrists. Breath in, extend up. Breath out, pull in, hold here. Notice how this keeps you rounded, and then step lightly through. Inhale, high lunge, reach up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Hands come down, left leg straightens. Breath in, left knee bends, arms come up, stack shoulders over hips. Exhale, fold forward. Breath in, bend your left knee, reach up. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, bend your left knee, high lunge. And then exhale, open up, warrior 2. Straighten your left leg, inhale. Exhale, sink in. I like to think of my hips like a buoy. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink in. Like the water is moving and your little hips are like the buoy in the water. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sink in. Good. Feel strong through the legs. Take a breath in and then exhale, reverse your warrior. Lean back. Breath in, come forward. Breath out, reach right arm all the way out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reverse. This is 2. Breath in, lift. Exhale, extended. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extended. Right hand to your hip. Gaze down, left hand to the mat. Step your right foot in. Find your weight on your left leg. Lift your right leg up. Try to stack hips. You're working towards straightening your left leg and locking out the leg. It may not happen today, but you're working towards it if it's not happening. Good. Kick out through your back heel. Maybe float your right arm up. See if you can stack shoulders and hips. Take a nice deep breath in. Empty it out. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Soften your knees. Reach back with your right hand. Catch a hold of your right foot. Soften in the standing leg so that you've got a little more space. And then when you feel it, start kicking through your top foot and start straightening through your left leg. Keep your gaze down to find grounding through that left hand. Maybe tent the fingers if you need a little more space. Kick up through your right foot. Kick, kick, kick. Good. Release. Right hand comes down, standing split. So you're really working through your right leg. Imagine you're trying to touch the sky. Point your toes. Pull in. Belly comes closer to your thighs maybe. Work on straightening your left leg if it isn't. Push through your heel, push through your left toe mound and kick. And then come back, runner's lunge. Step back, plank pose. Take an inhale, and then exhale, lower. Breath in, open up, fill up, and then exhale, move back, downward facing dog. Good, right here, slow your breath down, and breathe. Good, inhale, and exhale. One more breath in, and out. Gaze forward, take an inhale, bend your knees deeply. Exhale, step or jump. Breath in, lengthen. Breath out, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold right away. Flat back, lengthen. Ground your hands, step or jump. If you don't want to move through, you can always step back, down dog. Good, exhale, move it back. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Breath in, extend. Breath out, come forward, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come forward and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee to your right wrist. Come right into a pigeon. Good. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit of work and then a little bit of whew. Good, take a breath in, and then exhale, walk your hands out. Maybe bring your elbows in a little bit closer, and then bend your hands, and bring your hands towards the back of your shoulders, or you can bring your hands into prayer, and bring your thumbs towards right at the top of your neck. Good. Stretch here through the triceps, through the yeah, it's a nice little stretch. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. If your right hip is floating, slide something underneath it. You want your hip to feel grounded so that it can open and relax and get in a little bit deeper. Come back up. Either you're going to stay here, just working on opening that right leg or right hip, or you're going to bend your left knee and reach back with your left hand. If this feels really awesome, maybe you want to slide the foot inside of the inner crook of your elbow, or you want to stay here. You can stop at any point. So I'm going to give lots of options. You go to where it feels good for you. If you have the foot to the inner crook of the elbow, you might want to reach up with your right hand and see if you can come into the bind. Generally, the right hand comes behind your head and grabs a hold of the left fingers. If you're like, I got this, and it's Kat, because Kat has this beautifully, doesn't she?
King pigeon.
Reach back, see if you can grab your foot with both hands, get that nice stretch through the back of your triceps, and breathe. Lift your chest, take a nice deep breath in. Know that wherever you are, you're still opening your right hip and breathing into the front of your left leg. And then slowly release. Step yourself back, downward facing dog. Reach out through your right heel, lift up your knee and your quad. So you're kind of pulling, hugging the muscle right back to the bone. And then left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Round it, breath in, reach up. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull in and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee comes to the mat. Take a breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, walk your hands out. Maybe get into that forearm stretch if it feels good. If not, arms can be not straight and your forehead down, whatever feels good. If your head is not touching the floor, Slide a block under your head, or a pillow, or a blanket, or a kitty,
Or a dog.
or a dog,
Or a child.
or a dog.
Child.
Yes. Pets love to be involved with yoga.
They do, especially French bulldogs.
They're like, you're on the ground? Let me join you. It's a party. Good. Take one more breath here. And empty out. Walk your hands up. And then you're going to take the version that works for you, for your body. That may be staying right here and breathing into it and feeling the back bend just by grounding both legs. Or you're reaching back and catching hold of your right foot. Notice that if you have the hand and you want to work on stretching, you might turn your palm so that it's pushing the foot down. So it makes this kind of turn. If you want to slide your right foot into the inner crook of your elbow, you can do that. And breathe there. If you went for reaching back and coming into mermaid, go for it. If you want to reach back with both hands and grab a hold of that foot, do that. Think of grounding and pulling in at the same time. So you're actually squeezing in through the hips, breathing into the front of the chest, stretching through your arms, lifting your upper chest if you're in full king pigeon. Think of lift up, right up through the chest. And then release wherever you're at. Hands come down, step it back, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out. Walk your feet midway on your mat and then walk your hands back. Take a breath in, lengthen, exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Balancing. Here we go. Natarajasana is the pose. Nataraj, the rendition of Shiva. He is actually dancing. He's shown with his arms out wide and his leg kind of in this funny little attitude pose. And in one hand, he's holding fire. And that fire represents burning through like destruction to rebuild, to become anew. So I want you to think of yourself as like this, this amazing Nataraj. You are dancing through destruction to build up something new. Here we go. So you're going to stand on your right leg, bend your left knee, catch a hold of the foot. Now, if this is challenging, you may want to use a wall, or you can use a belt. And the nice thing and if you don't have a belt, you can use a towel. Hook that foot, your left foot. If you've got the belt, hold the belt with your left hand and bring it right over your shoulder. Lisa's going to show that. Right here, there's a nice stretch through the leg.
Oh, yeah.
Hug in through your right leg. Take a breath in, reach your right arm up. Squeeze your legs in, move both hips forward and start kicking into your hand or into your belt. So if you don't have a belt and you're using your hand, you're kicking your hand into your foot and your foot into your hand. Good. If you'd like to, reach back if you have a belt or a towel and see if you can hold there. Good. Squeeze in. Drop left hip down. Kick through. Squeeze in. Maybe walk your hands back if you have the belt or a towel. Nice. Good. Take a breath in. And out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Let that right hand come down. Let your left foot come down to the floor and we'll switch sides. How'd you do? Did you feel that? Fire?
I like the belt.
I like the belt. This is my favorite way to experience it. So if you need to pause and go grab a towel or a belt, go for it. Good. Right foot bends, left foot grounds. Make sure that you're not sinking into your left hip. Pull that left hip in so you feel a little dimple right at your butt cheek. Good. Left arm reaches up. And then bring your right hand right over your shoulders. And then kick through, come forward. Reach back, see if you can grab a hold of the belt or the towel. Or if you're just holding, you're holding and kicking through and reaching through your left hand. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Right hip tips down. So both hips are facing towards the mat. Oh, yeah. It's okay. And see, you can fall out and she'll maybe try again and come right back into it. It's destroyed and becoming new. There we go. Rebuild. Good. Kick through. Point through those toes. Push into your belt or push into your hand. Breath in. Keep one point of gaze. The more you keep your gaze steady, the easier you feel like you're grounded. Notice if your left foot is rolling out, push into your left toe mound, lift up through the quad, take another inhale, and then exhale, slowly come out of it with control. There we go. Release your belt off to the side. Take a nice deep breath in, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Breath in, lengthen. And ground your hands. Walk yourself back into downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in. Reach your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Good. Left knee comes to the floor. Rock your hips back. Half split. Good. Right toes reach back towards your head. Take an inhale. Gaze forward, and then exhale. If you want to come into a deeper expression, slide yourself into a full split. And a full split may look like you're still hovering. Breathe here. Take a nice deep breath in. Pull your right hip back. Pull your right toes towards your head. And exhale. If you find it hard and like the hips are opening, tuck your back toes under. That'll help square up the hips. Good. Take an inhale. And exhale. If you're in the half split, you're just breathing into the back of your right leg. Slowly come out of it. Pull back, and then hands come to the inside. I like to bring the hands inside of the leg and swing the leg around. However you want to come out, but move mindfully, right? That's an intense pose. If you were in the full one, you want to slowly come out. Left leg rises. Take an inhale. And then exhale, step it all the way through. Right knee to the mat, inhale, and then exhale, rock back. Half split. Stay here if this feels like enough. And then if you want a little bit more, gaze forward, take a breath in, and then slide left leg forward, right leg back. Notice the natural tendency is that your right hip wants to open out, right? That's the path of least resistance. So what you're working on, your resistance is pulling left hip back and right hip forward. Squaring, working towards squaring the hips. It's not going to happen necessarily unless you're super open through the right leg. And those of us that are right dominant, right, it tends to be tighter. Notice Lisa's a little bit higher up, right? And it always feels like this side. What's stopping me is generally the front of your right leg.
For me, it's left hammy.
Left hammy, okay,
Yeah.
There you go.
But I'm left-handed.
But everybody's different,
Yeah.
right? Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly slide out of it. Good. And then make your way into a downward facing dog. However you see fit. Best way to get it. It's nice and slowly. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Forehead to the mat. Arms by your hips, Shalabhasana right away. Inhale, lift your arms, lift your legs, lift your chest. Head, squeeze in. Exhale, soften just a little bit. Bring your forehead towards the mat. Inhale, lift it up so it's like a flow. Exhale, soften. Inhale, strengthen, lift. Exhale, soften. 3 more. Breath in, lift. Exhale, soften. 2 more. Lift up, inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, soften. Here we go, last one. Lift, squeeze, Get a little bit higher, lift your legs, lift your chest, and then exhale, release. Turn your head to the right, let your palms face up, let your shoulders drop down towards the mat. Slow your breath down, take a nice deep breath in, let it out. Good. Here's an opportunity to feel the beginning of standing bow, Natarajasana or standing bow, right?
Mhm.
On the floor. So you're gonna reach your left arm forward, or right arm forward, sorry, and bend your left knee, catch a hold of the foot. Bring your forehead to the mat for a moment. And what I want you to do is squeeze your knees together and then push your hips into the mat. That action you want to do while you're standing. That'll keep your hips square. Then inhale, lift your head and kick into your foot. Feel the energy. I always talk about this. There's like this loop that goes from your hand to your shoulder, from your shoulder to your hip, from your hip to your knee, and then back to your foot. And you should feel like there's this constant movement of energy. The more you kick in, the more you'll lift up. Kick, and you'll feel a nice stretch through the front of your left shoulder and through the front of your left thigh. Take one more inhale, lift a little bit higher, and then exhale, release. Switch sides right away. Left arm comes forward, right arm reaches back, bend the knee, squeeze the knees in. So same thing as you do when you're standing. So you're always using each of these cues to get yourself in the best possible position. And then take an inhale, lift your head, kick your hips right into the mat. So you're pressing your hips in to lift your right leg, and then kick. See if you can float your right thigh right off of the ground. Reach your toes towards the ceiling, but feel the loop of energy. So try to find that feeling. Kick and kick. And each time you take an in-breath, lift your chest a little bit higher. Squeeze your legs in and kick up. Take one more inhale and exhale, release. Bring your arms by your hips and turn your head to the left. So you're stretching the other side of the neck. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out. And now we've done both sides, so we might as well bend the knees. We'll do a full bow. And notice, if back bending is challenging for you, you can keep your forehead on the floor and just work on kicking the legs and pushing your hips into the ground. You don't have to go that deep. So first of all, squeeze your knees together so that you feel that. Keep your forehead on the mat, push your hips down, find length in your lower back. Take a breath in. If you'd like to lift your head, and then squeeze your knees in and start kicking. Now you have two loops, right? Through both arms and legs. See if you can press your feet into your hands and your hands into your feet. Good. Squeeze your knees in, reach your toes up. Take an inhale, exhale, kick. Take another inhale, exhale, kick. One more inhale, exhale, kick up. Good, and release. Turn your head to the right. Let your head relax, your ear to the floor, shoulders drop down. Slow your breath down. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. Hands come under your shoulders, press up onto all fours. We'll do a twist here to kind of relieve the lower back. Slide your right arm through, thread the needle. So the right arm, right shoulder, right ear come to the floor. Stretching through the lower back and twisting the mid-thoracic. Hips are right over your knees. There we go. Take a nice deep breath in. It'll be shorter because you're in a twist, but see if you can fill to your capacity and empty out. Maybe if you'd like to, bring your left hand behind you and just hook it right at the top of your hip. Breathe here. Take a nice deep breath in And exhale. Left hand down to the mat. Push up, come up onto all fours. And then left arm threads through, shoulder and ear touch the mat. Find the twist here, keep your hips right over your knees, and then if you'd like to, right hand can come behind you. You can kind of hook it if it feels good. Maybe the fingertips touch the top of the thigh. If your shoulder doesn't allow you to do that, it can rest just on the sacrum, right? Breathe there. Start to feel how you're kind of slowing things down, quieting. And then release. Right hand comes to the mat. Left hand comes to the mat, all fours. Good, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. And empty out. Gaze forward. Take an inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step or jump. Come all the way forward and then sit your hips down. Come all the way down to sit. Extend your legs out long. Reach your arms up. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. So we'll do a flow in Paschimottanasana. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Find the belly. Exhale, fold forward. Last one, breath in, lift up. And exhale, fold and hold here. Let your head relax. Get a nice stretch to the back of the neck. Pull your shoulders away, protracting. Find length in your spine. See if you can feel the stretch both in the back of your legs and the lower back. So imagine rocking your hips forward, getting a little bit longer through your spine and then releasing down again. Release. Roll yourself up. Take an inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands behind you, fingertips face towards you, and then either you can bend your knees and come into a tabletop here, or you can keep your legs straight and come into a reverse plank. Push your feet into the floor, lift your chest, lift your hips, press your toes into the floor if you're in the plank. Good, take one more inhale, and then exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold again. So we're keeping it simple. You're just breathing that same kind of opening and closing through the body, right? You've just opened the front side. Now you're opening the back side. Take one more inhale here. And exhale it out. If you're on Instagram, we're going to pause it and restart it. You roll yourself up to sit. And then cross your legs. Sukhasana, easy pose. We're going to do Nadi Shodhana, which is an equal breath. And when I taught this to Kat the last time, she had a hard time. So it's kind of like nano. You have to you're bending your index and your middle finger. And you're hugging your pinky and your ring finger. Lisa's got it rocked. We're going to have to work on Kat's.
That's okay. The other side could look all kinds.
Kat, you're getting 2 call-outs today.
Kat, you're amazing.
You're amazing. And then you're going to bend your elbow and bring your hand close to your nose. And you're going to block one and then the other. So you're doing equal breath. The inhale, in through one side, and then you're blocking and exhaling through the other. And then you're inhaling through that same one and exhaling out through the other. So we're going to start with the right. Inhale through the right. Block your right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. In right. Exhale left. I'll start to slow it down. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. If your eyes are open, maybe try to close them. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. In right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. One more right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Release your hand down, keep your eyes closed. Just simple breath. Just observe your breath moving in and out. Notice the shift in your body. So nadi means channel or flow. And shodhana means purification. So you've just kind of moved this flow of purification out through your breath. And it's used to equalize the masculine and the feminine, to find a balance. Blink your eyes open, and we're going to move into our yin part of the series. The best thing is to have a big pillow or blanket or block that you can use so that you can get really comfortable. Our first pose is what is called in power yoga half virasana, but in yin it's called half saddle. I want to come into it like we did at the beginning. So if you have a big bolster, you'll place the bolster right at your sacrum, right at the back spine, not widthwise, but longwise, so that your whole spine can lie on it. And then go ahead and extend your legs and lie yourself down, and then bend your knees again once you've laid yourself down, and place your feet on the mat, nice and wide, so you're turning your toes out. So you're setting yourself up for that windshield wiper. And then bring your legs over to the right for a moment. So you're just finding that. And then, so notice here, your left leg is in like a half virasana. For some people, this is enough right here. If you have a little bit more, you could reach down with your left hand and grab your foot and bring it in closer so the top of the foot touches. Now, if you get here and your knee says, oh, heck no, right? Then come back into that half, like the windshield wiper, so that your foot is out. So each person is different. Sometimes this feels a little too intense on the ankle or the knee. Are you okay that way? Good. And check in. I just checked in with Lisa, but check in with yourself. Like, ask yourself, am I okay like this? Can I stay here for a while? If you do not have a bolster, it's okay. You can be lying on your mat. This is just an added kind of opening through the chest. Now with your right foot, if you'd like to, you can place it on top of your left thigh, if you want to. If you get there and you're like, this just makes more tension in my body, it's a no, then release it back down and let it be right there. If neither one of these is working for you, you can actually come into a foot in towards the thigh as opposed, so you're opening the other way. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. So target area for this pose, you are stretching through the front body, particularly if you're on a bolster. You're stretching through the SI joint, the hip flexor, the knee, and if your foot is in close towards your hip, you're stretching the front of your ankle. See if you can settle in here and go more within your body. And let the outside world really fall away. In Old English, the word change means to become. I like this idea of thinking about becoming, like that change, or that when we have destruction and we're rebuilding, that it is a slow kind of becoming. It is a process. We don't necessarily change overnight. In Yin, we're holding poses for 3 to 5 minutes. You've been in for about 2, so you have 1 more minute. As you close out the pose, try to find stillness both in your body and your mind. As we come out, move slowly. So maybe if you're on a bolster, you might want to roll a little bit over and allow your left leg to extend. So for your rebound, you can do any pose that feels good to kind of let go. If you're on a bolster, maybe you want to roll up, fold forward. But I really encourage you to experiment with what feels right for you. And I notice whenever I'm in that a little bit of a back bend, right? If you're bolstered up, you're in a tiny bit of a back bend. I like a twist, just like Lisa. She just did a little gentle twist. It feels good to me to twist after opening the front body and kind of shortening the back body. Good. Take 1 more moment and then slowly make your way onto the left side. And you want it to look somewhat like the other, unless you have, of course, knee injuries can be, I have one bad bum knee. So if you have one knee that feels a little more, it may look slightly different. But you're coming back down and coming into a windshield wiper kind of pose to the left. And this time it's the right foot that you'll pull in closer towards your hip if you're working towards bringing the top of the foot. If the ankle is happier with your foot out in that kind of side way, then go for that. Know that you have the option to place the left foot on top of your right thigh, but it's not necessary, right? It's just if it feels good for you, if it helps for you to open more through the front of your right thigh. But you're looking to find ease. So if you get in and it doesn't feel easeful, back out. Check in with any of the muscles in your face and your jaw. See if you can relax there. keep your focus on observing your breath. And it doesn't have to be an ujjayi breath where you're controlling how it's moving through your body, just an observation, how it feels. The more present we are with our breath, the more present we are in the moment right here. We're holding this side as well for 3 minutes. So see if you can find stillness. If you are still moving around, find a spot where you really can commit. Change the way you see things, and the things you see will change. That's Wayne Dyer who said that. And I like that concept that sometimes the first step to making a change in your life has to do with how you're seeing the problem, right? Your kind of perspective on it, and whether you can make a paradigm shift that can make change in your life. One more minute here. Just stay as still as you can. Breathe into the front of that right thigh. And take a nice deep breath in and let it out. And you'll slowly make your way out. Work towards straightening through your right leg. If you're on a pillow or a bolster, you may want to roll it out of the way or come up. Your rebound is yours. Our next pose is going to be deer pose, and it's also a Z formation with your legs, like you just sort of had. So you're going to make a Z with your right foot forward and your left foot back. And then you'll grab your blanket, bolster, pillow, whatever it is, and place it in front of you, or actually, sorry, off to the right side. And I would do it long ways.
Long ways.
And then you have to kind of see, right, how this feels. But you're going to turn towards that bolster, so you're making a twist, and you're dropping down. And you can either keep your head facing towards your right leg, or you can turn your head away from your right leg, and that gives you an added stretch in the neck. But if you get there and that doesn't feel good, it feels like too much, just turn your head in the same direction as your right leg. And you may kind of have to shift around a little bit. If you are too intense in the twist and you need to back out, slide yourself so that the blanket or the bolster or the pillow or whatever you have underneath you is a little bit closer towards your knee so that you're a little less in the twist. And then just allow yourself to sink in. There is an external rotation through your right leg, so it's opening through that way, and an internal rotation through the back leg. But really, most of the target is the twist in the spine. Maybe the neck if you're turned away from your front leg. Close your eyes. Breathe here. can't always control or change what's happening in the outside world. But you can always change or control or work on changing and controlling what's going on within. That's a big sense of empowerment, especially when we're faced with moments in our lives where we feel like everything is out of our circle of control. To always kind of remind yourself that you have this big circle that you control, that is how you feel about it or how you see things. And sometimes even that can feel challenging, right? How do you control your emotions, right? For me personally, yoga has been such a huge part of, one, being mindful, being aware, and two, finding a sense of like what feels right. Controlling my breath, controls my nervous system, controls my mind. Such a great tool that we have. And all we need is ourselves and the will, right? The desire, the discipline. You're going to slowly come out of this. Take your time. Do whatever feels right for your rebound. Your rebound is, whatever kind of helps your body kind of reset. And then after you come into that rebound, you'll set yourself up for the other side. So the left leg will be in front and you'll create that Z formation. And then you're turning towards your blanket block bolster situation. And then settle in. One side may feel different, or the start of your pose may feel different. Oftentimes at the beginning, it kind of is like, I don't know, right? And then hopefully you start to feel a little more comfortable. Close your eyes. Present with your breath. Take a nice deep breath in. And let it out. Another inhale. And an exhale. Nice and slowly make your way up. And you're going to come right into your rebound, which hopefully will feel good as Shavasana. Go ahead and extend your legs and roll yourself down. Now, as I close out, I'd like you to bring your hands to your belly and we'll do one last pranayama, breath exercise. Close your eyes if they're not. This is resonance breathing. And the first time I heard that term was Eddie Stern. You can Google him. He's a beautiful teacher. He has an app. I think it's called Breathing or Breath, yes. And this is a
I think it's breath.
breath.
Yeah,
Is it breath? So this is a 4x4. 4 in, 4 out. On the high note, you're going to inhale. On the low note, you're going to exhale. And I'll start turning it up here and I'll quiet down. Thank you so much for joining us. Release your pranayama. Just let yourself stay here in Shavasana. Namaste.